Just say it. If you were a widow, a landowner, or a woman in medieval Europe, you might as well have been walking around with a bullseye on your back. People say the witch trials were about superstition or religion, but that's not all they were about. It was also about money, property, and who got to keep it when you couldn't. Here's the part the textbooks skip. In the late 1400s to 1700s, tens of thousands, some historians say hundreds of thousands, of mostly women were accused, tortured, and unalived in witch trials across Europe and colonial America. Up to 80% of the accused were women. In many regions, if you were a widow with land, twice as likely to end up in the dock. Sound wild? Most women, heck, most people don't hear this version. Let's fix that. Let's get rid of the biggest myth out there, that women didn't own land. Bull. They did, and I've got the medieval receipts. Braithive, daughter of Norman de Ellerton, England, 1200. She gives land to a priory, wax seal, her name right there. Agatha de Clespie, Yorkshire. It's her house and land, Latin script, her property, her name. Juliana, wife of Ralph Pilkett, grants half her home to her daughter Alice. In just England, in Scandinavia, women could inherit. Germany, Austria, Switzerland, women could actually inherit and they could run their own businesses. Spain and Italy, they could inherit, they could control their own dowries, they could run businesses. Sometimes they controlled their family's banking interests. Low countries like Netherlands, Belgium, Flanders, women had sometimes incredible economic power, especially widows managing trade, property, guild memberships. Single women in Amsterdam could own homes and lend money. Some Dutch laws specifically protected a woman's property rights after widowhood. In France, women could inherit if there were no male heirs. So no power? Please check the archives. Now here's where the scam comes in, because once you were accused, they handed you the bill. Let's break it down. The accusation, suddenly you're a witch. And what a coincidence, you just inherited a great parcel of land. Real time, you think you get 3 meals a day and a bed? Guess who pays for it? You do. Food, water, straw to sleep on, even the chains. No cash? That's okay, they'll take your jewelry and your land. Trial and torture, interrogations, the rack, the thumb screws, all of those expert witnesses. Bill goes to your estate, and if you survive, you're broke. If you don't, no matter the method, your family had to cover the cost. The wood for the fire, the rope for the gallows, executioner's service fee. Yes, really. Seizures, everything you own is split between the judges, the accusers, the town council, and don't forget, the church. Don't let the holy robes fool you. The church ran many of these trials. In Würzburg, Germany, bishops knew exactly how much property they extracted from unaliving witches. Some towns used church courts as asset seizure machines. Parishes auction off goods for repairs, also known as pocketing the profits. England, local parishes and the crown got their take. In Salem, you find court docs showing property sold to pay for the expenses of the prosecution. That includes the rope. It's like Monopoly, except you lose everything. And the game masters are in robes and wigs. In Salem, half of the accused were property-owning women. In Germany, the witch epidemic spiked when the towns were broke. Asset transfer dressed in piety. Single women with land or valuables always caught in the crosshairs. Historian Lyndall Roper in Witch Craze lays it out. Witch hunts were less about good and evil and more about rich versus everybody else. You know who didn't get accused? The powerful families. Funny, right? And here's what nobody talks about. When your land, house, and jewelry is seized, your kids and grandkids lost everything. Families were bankrupted, communities gutted. And let's be real, everyone learned the lesson. Don't stand out, don't own too much, and do not get old without a man. Next time someone tells you that witch trials were about religious hysteria, tell them to follow the money. It was about women with property and the people who wanted it. History tried to erase these women, but we're dragging them back, receipts in hand, and saying their names. If you learned something new, drop a comment. And if you want history that actually matters, subscribe. If there's a woman out there that history left out, let me know.